On the news tonight, Nigerian Legion commends President Tinubu's commitment to veterans' welfare. Plus, Lagos government promises commitment to implementation of state electricity law. And latest in the entertainment world. Hello and welcome to NT Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. On our bulletin tonight, the Nigerian Legion has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Ministry of Defense for continuously demonstrating unwavering commitment to addressing the needs of veterans and their families. The national chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Major General Abdul Malik Jubril, made this known at a media briefing to disapprove the planned demonstrations by some veterans activist group.
This is a conference that the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, has initiated to share ideas and experiences with the Air Force veterans on the best process of enhancing special operations.
For the Chief of Air Staff to bring this initiative back, then automatically we have been received to the service. We have every hope that this will continue.
And we have learned a lot of things there, more especially on the health issue of the veterans.
In a message, the Chief of Air Staff has identified the PALI as a better process of improving operations and welfare of the force.
In itself indicates the seriousness with which he wants to pursue all issues that concerns our veterans.
Whatever you have put it there, and then we'll communicate to Wishkinov that these are your own points for the considerations.
After educating the veterans on common health issues associated with aging and some skills, an annual Air Force cultural celebration was held as an opportunity for personnel to slightly deviate from the routine regimentation.
We have acknowledged the sacrifice made by the Nigerian Air Force as well as the security agencies to strengthen social cohesion amongst personnel and the families, as well as foster social relations with the host community.
The celebration brought together families, friends, and host communities in a socialized manner. In Bauchi, Moaz Hassan, NTA News.
He said the Nigerian Legion in its 60 years of existence has never had it good, as the Veteran Federation is receiving adequate attention by the National Assembly. The Nigerian Legion says it remains steadfast in its mission to advocate for the welfare.
For the ecosystem to grow in terms of our partnership with our development partners, and most importantly with the subnationals, the state. And you might recall that many of the state governors had visited us because of that.
President Bola Tinubu has approved the distribution of farming inputs for dry season farming across the country. The first batch of the beneficiaries are wheat farmers from 16 states who are receiving a 70% subsidy on all necessary inputs for the crop cultivation. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Lagos State government has promised to intensify efforts towards the implementation of Lagos State electricity law. This is to onboard the electricity value chain and deliver reliable and affordable power to homes and business places. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this at the state government's 2025 annual Thanksgiving. Joy Ken Abakoya reports.
The annual Thanksgiving of the Lagos State government is organized by its Ministry of Home Affairs to appreciate God for the past year and pray for a successful new year.
Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have worked salvation for him.
The wicked will be silenced in the place of darkness. He who will bring any charge against those whom God has chosen. It is God who justifies.
Ruling out the state government's achievement last year, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu assures Lagos residents of enhanced peace, security, and socio-economic prosperity in 2025.
We must continue to make it clear that it is work not only for Mr. President, not only for the federal government, but for everybody, for all of us at subnational and in all levels of government that we have to look at what we need to do. We've got a lot of work and responsibility to do to ensure that in the dividends of democracy touches every nook and cranny of our nation and of course of our state. In Lagos State, we are very mindful of the shared responsibility and we will redouble our efforts in every sector.
Tagged Harvest of Thanksgiving, the prayer session featured special prayers for President Bola Tinubu, Nigeria, Lagos State, and its leaders, as well as the world at large. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapoya, NTA News.
INEC is not contemplating destroying more than 6 million uncollected permanent voters card PVCs going back to the 2015 voters registration. The Commission was reacting to a report by the National Daily that there are plans to destroy the uncollected cards. The Commission, in a post via its verified X handle, called on the public to disregard the report. As the festive buzz of the Yuletide fades into the new year, many hold to the belief that January stretches on endlessly. But is this perspective true or just a shared myth? Now let's join our correspondent, Ometere Chiedu, who hit the streets of Lagos to hear what the residents have to say about the so-called longest month of the year. To report.
In, year out, people joke about January being the longest month of the year. Not because the month exceeds 31 days, but because of certain realities deliberately buried in subconsciousness in the bid to celebrate the end of the year joyfully. Others say when January arrives, the Yuletide excitement fades and life returns to normal. These sudden change often make people sober and sometimes drained.
In December, you spend a lot on food stuff to prepare for Christmas and other things. After the celebration, people do have money as such again. So to get another money is the end of January. And people will think that the month is longer.
Only those that have overspent actually during the festive period, that have overspent beyond their budget, that they will see that January is actually a longer month because they'll be expecting probably their payments, their salary, so to speak, and it's not coming in faster than they expected. So they just have the mindset. It's just the mindset, actually.
More expectation coming, many things to do. So, and they have spent a lot of money. They need to recover. So they need to always long. And I don't know why. I'm surprised too.
The contrast between December fun and January's reality, which is characterized with returns of routine, people say make the days longer and less enjoyable.
People don't come for commercial activities so much. See, some people will stay 3 months, 2 months before they come back for commercial activities again. That's it.
That make January a little slower. Say business is not picking up, people have traveled, are not yet back, so everything is not fast as it's supposed to be. Everybody have run a fast lane for December. So January, things is picking up gradually. That is the mindset that say January is a longer month. It's never a longer month.
I can say that January, I feel people usually see it, that is a month that things don't really move that smoothly.
With little or nothing left in the coffer, the wait for the next paycheck feels endless. This financial stress, people believe, makes January much longer than it actually is. In Lagos, Ometere Chiedu, NTA News.
You are live on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Now let's take a break. After the short time out, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, these people said, oh, thank God, the light is back. Oh, again, why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar? Chief, forget all these fake products in the market. Don't get mad. Get Bifrost and Suntrust American solar battery and panel. It is the original Indian product in the market, approved by Sun. Bifrost and Suntrust America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Suntrust MPPT controller, and street light for church, offices, factory, mosque, hospital, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830-557, 08039-644-115. Bifrost and Suntrust America. Solution to steady life.
Good TV station means different things to different people. What made it stand out for you in 2024?
Babu shakka, babu wani gidan talabijin a ƙasar nan da ke nuna al'adu kamar yadda gidan talabijin na ƙasa wato NTA ke nunawa.
Kò sí ibikíbi tí ẹ wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí ẹ ò ti lè wo ilé-iṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ NTA kétékété kódà kò sí abúlé wa.
Standard NTA Bataruru Okopa Okadigun Okuko now NTA Kalisia Kali. Information, outstanding performance. NTA got the steam. For decades, we've towered high with sponsors as partners and viewers as pillars. And as we lead 2024 forward, we welcome you to Super 2025 because at NTA, you can't beat the reach.
NTA, thank you. Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. We'll proceed with the news, and we move to the foreign news tonight. Israel and Hamas ceasefire negotiations stall amid Gaza violence. Now let's join Godwin. We're standing by for more details.
Violence has escalated in Gaza, with at least 14 Palestinians killed as Israeli forces attacked densely populated areas. The violence comes amid negotiations between Hamas and Israel over a potential ceasefire agreement. Hamas has approved a list of captives to be released, but Israel claims the list has not been provided. The situation in Gaza remains dire, with an 8 Palestinian baby dying of hypothermia due to harsh winter conditions and restricted humanitarian aid. Moving on, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has warned that Russia may share advanced satellite technology with North Korea, following North Korea's support of Russia's war in Ukraine. Blinken stated that North Korea is already receiving Russian military equipment and training, and now there's reason to believe Moscow plans to share cutting-edge space and satellite technology with Pyongyang. This warning comes as North Korea test fired an immediate-range ballistic missile, sparking worries about escalating tensions in the region. Blinken also expressed concerns that Russian President Vladimir Putin may accept North Korea's nuclear weapons program, reversing decades of commitment to denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula. That's it on Foreign News Today. I'm Glory Godwin.
Many thanks, Glory, for that update. Now let's move to the entertainment news tonight. Nigerian singer Chike shares surprising encounter with former school bully. Now let's join Daniel Achu, who is standing by to give us more details in the entertainment world.
Nigerian singer Chike has shared a surprising encounter with a former school bully who addressed him as Big Bro, despite being older. Chike took to social media to share the story, but some users criticized this post as classist. Chike responded, saying the issue wasn't about classism. This isn't the first time a Nigerian celebrity has spoken out about being bullied in school, with Tiwa Savage, Tems and Kiss Daniel among those who have shared similar experiences. Moving on, at the Golden Globes, a tearful Julianne Moore accepted her award, revealing she was at a low point in her career before landing her role in The Substance. Moore's win was a highlight of the night, which also saw surprises like Fernanda Torres' Best Drama Actress win for I'm Still Here, beating out Angelina Jolie and Nicole Kidman. The ceremony kicked off award season with many eyes now on the Oscars. That is on entertainment news. I'm Daniel Acho.
Giving us updates tonight on sports news is Bright Ebucho. We're standing by for more details.
The home-based Super Eagles will find out their group opponents for the 2024 African Nations Championship CHAN on Wednesday, January 15. The draw ceremony will take place at the Kenyatta International Convention Center in Nairobi, Kenya. Nigeria secured their spot in the tournament by defeating their long-standing rivals Ghana with a 3-1 aggregate score. The team will be returning to competition after a 6-year absence and will begin preparations for the tournament in Ikenne on Monday. Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda will host the 8th edition of the tournament, scheduled to run from February 1 to February 28, 2025. Elsewhere, 6-time champion Malcolm X emerged as the leading winners of the recently concluded 2024-2025 Jos International Polo Tournament as the Nigerian Polo Authority, Muritala Loshi and his exceptional miners secured their 6th Governor's Cup title, further solidifying their dominance. The week-long Polo Festival also saw other notable winners, including Crown Polo Resort Team, which claimed the Imani Cup, the Katina Adusa team, which won the NASCO Cup, and the Mina Profile team, which took home the President's Cup. Meanwhile, Francis Oboro was re-elected unanimously for another term as president of the Nigerian Polo Federation, NPF.
We're a grade A club, so we are equal to Lagos, Kano, Kaduna. The polo is growing fast here on the plateau. But today we are having people who have no connection, no family connection with polo, but because they enjoy the game, they see the passion in the game, they see the air in the game, and they see how the game builds relationship amongst people.
And finally, Naomi Osaka is scheduled to have a scan on the injury that caused her to withdraw from the Auckland Classic final, but she is hopeful about competing in the Australian Open. The former world number 1 stated on Monday, Osaka, who won the title at Melbourne Park in 2019 and 2021, was brought to tears on Sunday when an abdominal issue compelled her to retire while she was ahead 6-4 against Clara Towson in her first WTA final in nearly 3 years. With Sports Update, Bright Ebucho, NTA News.
And that concludes the English segment of the news tonight, as Jessica Moses is standing by for the news translation in Ogo. Thanks for joining us. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. A very good evening to you.
Me kudo jai me ma kudo story do kwa vo to le ji so NTA Jason Moses leno. Oh, ye me yin awon zongbe e ko kwa vo to bu Nigeria to me mo ko yin me wa awon zo iboje le we ko donu do to bo gan Bola Ahmed Tinubu do eto ti tekon do no yin no me bodo no do ebe azọ atọ àwọn gbẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ pé ìgbọ̀jẹ́ tó àzọ́mẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n yóò dé sí ẹ̀bùsọ̀ yóò dé tó ìyàwó dàgbé tó báyìí tó wọlé ẹ̀kọ́nù obìnrin àzìpọ̀ náà ibẹ̀ yẹn àwọn azọ atọ kò yí ìgbọ̀jẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn gan Abdulmalik Jibril wẹ̀dọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọ tó òrìnnìpínlẹ̀jì tó òfìlẹ̀ yẹ̀dọ̀ ònú èyí ò ti tó mẹ́mẹ́ eko bayi tó bọ́ àwọn olùdarí náà tó kọ́ àlọ́ náà yẹ ò yé mẹ́ ẹ̀yìn àwọn ọ̀sán pàtàlọ́lẹ̀ kò wà zún bò kò lọ́ tó òwe kàdé kò jí bò kò yí bọ̀jẹ́ sọ àwọn ọ̀sán mẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n yóò dé èyí tó yá dọ̀rin lọ́mọ yìí tán ó dàgbé yìí tán mọ́ kẹ́lẹ́ ònú yìí dàbí kébọ̀ dàgbé láti ní náà yẹ wọ́n yóò dé èyí dọ̀ ó tó èdè tó ti tó lọ́tẹ̀. O to gbọ́ lótò dín ìwẹ̀ kò sẹ́wọ̀n tìtò mẹ̀mẹ́lẹ̀ tó àyè náà tó di kẹ́ ọmọdé yìí kọ́ àlọ́ náà o kèrè sọ́wọ́ àtọ́lẹ̀ mọ́ kẹ́lẹ́ náà tó mẹ́nu lẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ tó di kẹ́ ọmọdé ọ̀nà òdòdó tíì Gaji to Togo Nigeria tome. O me yo television ato na grezon ho to Togo Nigeria tome. Ene oba ka kiari we do hulo e do ya do o tito meme le we o Togo alu ko to ayi na do ko alo. Now you me yo to me le bodoro na ru ndo tin gaji to mo ko to le me we yo de e ko to ya to tin do e me yo grezon ato le kalin si o azon atole kpoto to gbe me o ho igado nulu si o gole pete wayo de o ira to akwesi alo kora yena to dike mo no azon eton so yi ko to go na do mo no eso bo awona ye na do wa zo na grezon so yi de so ba ja to go to gbolo me do mo we wa we na go alo na nulu na do tin to supa me to bo Nigeria to me na do so dike mo no nulu si akwa e po bo wado na to be le na to mo do ye ho bo so mo du bo to aya jije po àwọn ni ma ke holu we ko ndoji do o ti to na dike bo mi le trick to na do tin na to me le to ai ma te no me we de a holu ai ma te no to na wa so to do mo do se ko se do ai to tin e blau ti to nu wa e yo le trick to si o to àwọn ni ma te me we de ye na se e bo do dike mo do e mi ne wa ho hedi o titolo me we de do ya do azon we e da to mi o le ti to ma na o to me le to awon ni mateme we de e na so bo ma do go na to ke mo no azon we susu le we tin bo to alogora bayi na o mi o le ti to si ho to gboro me na o we le kurupo nítorí de si atin do mi o le ti to we le ponu to awon ni mo kere na to gba mo go alo na azon be azon ku ile bobo eto mi o le ti na to awon ni mateme ai mate ga do hulo to ti to o pe di do ton yin gboro ta ton e bayi na do ze o bi o to ko ye yo me to fi de le sami do joy ken ba ko ya lo su e mi wa lo te o e do o ti to lo we do pe mo ba yo de yo bo na do bi o ko ye yo me awon ni mate ga to ti to lo we nu do ya do onu he yo dagbe a mate me nu le we de mi to nya wule ton bayi do ina yo de la so wa zo ton susu to ko ye yo de ko wa to di me na do di ke mo do agbasa bo awu na o ayi mate me nu le o ba ko so fe to bo Nigeria to bo de ai na ko do ya to di no e ma te do le le ko gba na do mo do o kadi he do bravo e yo de PVC bedale makoyi so we 2015 to me gbon kalo de din we de you know ina he gbere kabi yo de ye samiyon o me yin onuko to azo we na to we do holo down le satole e do ya do holo do me do azo we aina to ma yo de to mo ko to le dai de yo betole to do to le we ma de le me e do ho mo ko to he to do nugbo ma ti je me gba eji e ha funa la to da ka je so to funa se ko me ko to di do